Hi.
Hi.
Moving house?
One of the joys about not being clinical director anymore is knowing that some other poor sucker's going to have to find room for all this stuff.
Still good for that shirt?
Yeah.
Great.
So, what's your story?
Oh, you want the whole CV?
Sure. Well, perhaps when we both have a bit more time. You were terrific down there.
Thank you. And thanks for the shirt. I'll get it back to you this afternoon.
No rush. But if I were you, I'd wear it tucked in. We have our full quota of gossips around here, and, well, we wouldn't want to give them anything to talk about on your first day.
I'll try not to encourage them.
Mrs. Jen, is anyone with her?
I have no idea. When we met, her chest was already open.
So where is this new consultant then?
Heads up. Get ready for a shock. Connie, this is the ward's sister, Chrissy Williams, Mrs. Beecham.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. So who's with us today, Chrissy?
Follow me. So, what was the shock?
What?
First, we've got Pat Cowdrey. Pat, this is Mrs. Beecham. She's going to be taking over from Mr. Campbell-Gore.
How are you, Pat?
As you can see, been better.
Pat has end-stage heart failure. She's been on the transplant list for
18 months.
not much luck so far. We've had difficulty finding a good match. We put out a pan-European
What
appeal.
blood group are you, Pat?
AB negative. Anti the lucky one.
A severe dilation of the left ventricle with low BP, poor gas exchange and a low ejection fraction.
Right.
You look terrible. What happened? You took me in again. I've been trying to get hold of you since Sunday. Where have you been?
Just doing mates, all right.
Which one? I rang them all.
What's the plan?
That's what I'd like to know.
There is no magic cure, Kerry. I wish there was.
I wish you knew what it was like. The first thing I have to do every morning is check to see she's still alive.
Except, of course, when you don't come home.
Short of a new heart, there are no surgical options, I'm sorry.
What have you been offered, Pat?
Well, we've already been looking at pump devices.
Let Pat tell me.
Not sure if they're offered anything as such. Why? What is there?
We've already excluded an LVAD. So I think we're looking at a fairly extended stay in hospital now, Pat.
I can't.
I think you should, Mum.
I'm sure you do. And what would happen to you then, eh?
I'm not a baby. I can look after myself.
Can't get yourself to school, though, can you?
Well, I could if I wasn't worrying about you.
Where are you off to now? This mysterious mate of yours.
I'm getting a drink. Keep your hair on.
Come back here, lady.
Let her go. I need you to stay calm, Pat.
I'm all right. School. It's not what she's interested in. It's got alcohol in it. She'll drink it. It's in trousers and up to no good. She'll chase it. She'll be pregnant at 16 at this rate. Can't you do something for me? Please, I don't care what it is. I'll take any drugs you can get me. Anything. Just give me another year. Another 6 months.
Pat, there really isn't anything more we can do.
I've had sight nor sound of her in 3 days until this morning. What's she been up to, eh? Homework.
You need to stop. Just put this over your face. Hold on to this and breathe deeply. Okay? Now listen to me. There's always something we can do. You just have to bear with me while I find it, okay?
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
I should have warned you.
About what?
Pat.
She needs our help.
Yeah, she's getting it. I just don't want her clutching at straws.
Was you forgetting yourself?
You don't know this patient.
No, but I will.
Oh. Hi, am I surprised?
You did? Good.
Hi, Tam, I had a woman. I think it's good for the hospital.
Yeah, they're so hard to come by out there.
Well, there's not many now.
And the check's in the post, and some of my best friends are black. Nice shirt. Suits you.
Thank you.
I've got a job for you, if you'd care to take a look.
Okay.
All right, well, come and find me. Again.
How's my star patient?
She's very lucky. She's about 11 weeks pregnant. We managed to save the fetus. She's fine as far as I'm concerned.
Great. It's all mine then.
Is Diana around?
No.
She's not working.
No, as far as I know.
Thanks.
Been any problems?
No, we still haven't been able to contact any of her family. Police want to talk to her about the RTA as soon as possible. I'm a bit concerned about when she wakes up, though. They brought her bag in, but there was nothing in it for us to contact anyone.
Well, we could wake her.
No, let her sleep. We'll know everything soon enough. Right, let's get on. I need that echo and ECG from Mrs. Cowdery. Let me know when it's done.
Lisa, you know those care pathway files?
I gave the ones for the last 6 months to you.
And you didn't make any copies?
No.
In which case, I must have shredded them. It's all right. Not my problem anymore.
Stomach tumour, not my cavity.
Yes, I know, but I've got to anastomose the esophagus higher up than I usually would, which means I'm going to be in your cavity as well as mine. It's a two-man job.
Why pick on me?
Well, I want someone good in there.
On my first day, surely someone as senior as you could pull rank and have anyone you wanted.
Yes, I could, but I want you. Turn me down if you like.
I'd have to see the patient first.
Jennifer Southwell, Bay 1. Let me know if you're up for it.
Your tie's crooked.
It's the way I wear it.
What are their names?
Well, you'd know that, wouldn't you, if you'd stayed in touch?
Jennifer Southwell?
Yes.
I'm Mrs. Beecham, cardiothoracic surgeon. Can I just listen to your heart quickly?
Of course, yes.
I'll grab myself a coffee.
Can I have a Rob's chart, please?
Yeah, sure. So you're the new heartbud then, are you?
Yes. Is that okay?
Fine by me.
Okay, can I look in your eyes a sec? Yep. Have you been losing weight recently?
A few pounds, maybe.
Well, it's normal to lose your appetite, but you're a little bit anemic. Have you been looking after yourself?
I hope so, yes. I was determined to squeeze into that old dress of mine. Vanity, I know.
You've been dieting?
No, not really. I lead a very busy life. Sometimes I have to skip a meal. It's not a problem, is it?
Well, you're a little bit thin.
Never too thin, never too rich.
Okay. This is a tooth surgeon job. I'll see you in theatre. Thank you.
Any chance?
Don't write me off just yet. The new woman thinks she can do something.
Afternoon. What's new?
The ECG. I can play this back for you in a sec.
I need to make some arrangements for Kerry.
Well, I'll call a social worker to talk to you both about that.
Great, thanks, Mum.
It may only be short-term foster care.
Why can't I just carry on as I am?
Nicking cars with your boyfriend.
Oh, it was one car once. I don't know what all the fuss is about. It was joyriding. We've all done it.
You can't live on your own.
Mum, we didn't even get caught.
So what's to stop you doing it again? Or worse?
I'm not going into care.
You've proved you can't live at home.
And you've proved you can't look after me.
Is that right? Where are you going now? Ring the boyfriend.
Look, I can sort myself out.
You do that.
What do you want us to do?
I'm not letting her become one half of Bonnie and Clyde. Let's get someone in and get this sorted.
Ejection fraction's actually worse than before, 15%. What we can do is continue palliative care.
Thank you. I'd like an angiogram next, please.
What, another one?
She has DCM of unknown origin. I'd like to take a closer look.
Yeah, we've already done an angiogram. Why take the risk?
It's over a year old. It's essential I assess the arterial structure and location before I make my next move. Thank you.
So what's she thinking of doing?
Good question.
Came to the...
Clamp, please. If you'd like to take the top, I'll do below. Knife. Scissors. This is an extensive tumour. How does anybody let things get this far and not cry for help?
Well, look how small the stomach is. She's obviously not been eating. Some women get used to being overlooked.
Not a problem you've ever had, I imagine.
Forceps.
Please.
You're a gent. Kidney dish. Come on, we can't park it on the floor.
I don't much like the look of that rhythm.
Yeah, the heart is sluggish. She's beginning to infarct. I need to get a balloon pump in. Can you get me into a friend, please, this leg?
What do you think? Should I proceed?
Well, she's going to infarct. We just need to support her as she does.
I'll begin the anastomosis. 3 Vicryl, please.
This bottle's charged. The light's off. Keep up. Come on, Jennifer, stay with us.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that is gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
She always had to look the part, you know. Always had to wear the right thing. How on earth did she manage to afford this?
Oh, she said it was an old one.
Did she? Yeah. Oh, this looks new. It's hardly been worn. She must have saved up for it, especially for the reunion. It's cost her more than she thought, though, hasn't it?
She's in view.
Stay clear.
Ten. One milligram of noradrenaline, please. Quickly, please. Come on, Jennifer. Come on, don't you dare. Pump hasn't worked. Okay, I'll pump by hand. Come on, not on my first day.
Hey, Sisterly. She's not coming back.
Time of death, 1:11 p.m. She had no fight left in her.
And there's no need to take it to heart.
That's a relief.
I'll close, shall I? I don't think Mrs. Beecham does that.
Jennifer Southmore?
How's that going?
It isn't. Oh, my God. The obs chart isn't complete. Any reason why, sister?
Yeah, the obs were done, but one set wasn't recorded. That's down to me.
You two sleeping together or something? How long have you been running this ward?
How long?
Right. Well, she needs to be told. It's her responsibility, not yours. If you can't assert yourself...
I can. I am.
It's called taking the lead, okay? Comes with the territory. Right, well, I can't see the phone for a few minutes, so...
I can do the hard part for you if you like.
Maybe her name's nurse could do that.
It's not our job.
I can do it.
Thank you.
I did do those.
That's not the point. Did nothing I say this morning sink in? We'll talk about this later.
Any news?
Do you want to come into my office?
Pat Cowdrey's films.
Right. Blood supply to the rest of the heart looks fairly sound. Let's have a lung function test done and see if she's fit for theatre. I have an operation that will do the trick, and it's not an LVAD.
Cardiomyostimulator. You know, that's still in clinical trials, and just about everything's gone wrong with it, from tissue reaction to transvenous lead-related thrombosis.
Is that a fact?
You're not thinking of that either?
No. Pat. Now, the reason your heart isn't working properly is because the left side has become swollen and it can't squeeze the blood through properly, so it backs up in your heart and lungs, causing congestive heart failure. Now, what we would normally offer is a sort of bridging treatment. Unfortunately, that's not possible in your case. But what I can offer is to remove a section, like a wedge, sew the chamber back together so it's smaller and more efficient. Now, this is called a partial left ventriculectomy, if you want the technical term, but basically it's remodeling the heart so it pumps properly. Now, this isn't something many surgeons in this country will offer because it does carry big risks, but I want you to have that option.
Does it work?
It can work, yes.
How long could it give me?
It could give you years.
Would it get me back home?
If it's successful, yes.
Do it.
Think about it.
Why didn't anyone tell me about this before?
One more test, and if that's okay, we'll talk again. I really need you and your daughter to understand what's at stake here. We'd be playing for keeps. You know, and whatever happens, Kerry may still go her own sweet way.
I can still reach her. I just need time.
I'll be back.
I won't change my mind.
I've never heard of this procedure.
And
We could have discussed it. We're supposed to be a team.
I've studied many cases like this. I'm certain I can excise the redundant part of her heart.
It sounds an incredibly risky procedure. How many have you
This is the
done?
best possible treatment for this particular patient.
What's the mortality rate so far?
Well, since you were obviously in the habit of arguing with a consultant, may I suggest you go away and find out for yourself and then decide what you think?
You chop a great lump out of the heart, apparently, and then sew it back up. Like making a beef Wellington without the pastry.
The Batista. Now that I have heard of. He's a Brazilian heart surgeon, I think.
News to me.
It's an experimental procedure. There was some discussion here some time ago, but Tom Campbell Gore ruled it out.
But why?
Most patients die within the week. Doesn't have any advocates here, but there's no hospital policy as such. It's left up to the team. Zubin would know.
But why is that?
Why? It's a radical procedure. It's just not really done in this country.
Yeah, there's got to be a reason. I'll have a crack at just about anything. I'm not shy.
Are you saying that you won't do it?
No. Couldn't you just have a word with her? See if you can change her mind.
I'm not the clinical director anymore.
That'll be the nearest thing to it.
Why don't you have a word?
She's not listening.
What?
She's not listening?
All right. I'll speak to her.
Thank you.
How's my patient doing?
Fine, she's awake. Do you want me to deal with it?
No, that's fine. She was my first patient here. I'll deal with it. Thank you.
I'll look in the canteen.
It's okay for theatre?
Right, Pat, this is your consent form. Now, before you sign it, I need
Just
you
give
to...
me the pen.
Pat, you do understand what I'm proposing to do and why?
Yes.
Most of these operations aren't successful. It's very important you understand that. The figures aren't precise, but this is a gamble. You may gain everything, but you could lose everything too. Have you spoken to Kerry yet?
No.
We can't find her. She didn't turn up to talk to the social worker. She's scouring around for her.
We'll
but
find her. Get her.
How? We should put this off.
No.
How long have we got?
About 10 minutes. Would you page theatre and have them standing by, please? Don't worry, Pat. Kerry won't leave it like this. Thank you.
Got kids, Connie?
No, why? I was one once, though, 15 and running wild. And I didn't come from a nice middle-class area.
We don't have to do this today.
Mr. Curtis, I have no axe to grind, nothing to prove. If I fix Pat, then she can fix Kerry. It's as simple as that. Afternoon. You don't remember me, do you?
No.
Do you remember anything about today? Well, you were very seriously injured in the accident. You've had major surgery. You nearly died. It's all right. You didn't, so don't worry. You'll be fine, both of you. You're pregnant, you didn't know?
You saved me.
I did, with a great deal of
Oh,
help.
don't take this personally, but you've just wasted your time. It wasn't an accident. So it's not that great about the baby, is it?
Right, well, I'll have a psychiatrist come up and talk
What's
to
the
you.
point?
Your baby, for a start. Have you any idea what it took to save your life today? 3 surgeons, 2 anaesthetists, not to mention the nurses, porters, theatre staff. It probably cost about £35,000 to put you back on your feet. And I've ruined a perfectly good shirt. So you'll speak to someone before you leave. Got it? A grateful little madam. Talking of which, Kerry? 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 Don't you think you should talk to your mom before she goes into theatre?
I don't want to see her.
No?
I'm not going into a foster home. I'd rather live on the street.
You do understand she's doing this for you.
Is she?
She's worried sick about you.
She's making me sick. I shouldn't have to do everything her way. I need something of my own sooner or later.
Blanket in the shop doorway sounds great. Do you understand? If there was any chance she could hang on for that new heart, she would. But you are making that so difficult. She's your mother. She wants to be there for you.
Wants to run my life.
You are 15, not 16, not 18.
I don't need a jailer. Why do you think I get into trouble in the first place?
Because you're scared she might die. You're scared no one can help her.
No one can help her.
No, but I'm going to try. Now, what are you going to do, If this doesn't work out, you'll have all the independence you want. Talk to her, Kerry. Might be the last time you can.
Mom.
Am I wrong about this?
Don't do it for me.
What good am I like this? I can't carry on as I am. I'm just letting you down.
No.
If I can't be there for you, I might as well be dead.
Don't say that. Stop.
I want you to have a chance to be different from me. It's the only chance I've got. We need to do this before I change my mind.
Let's go, please.
I love you.
I love you too.
Okay. Right. What are you going to do?
If she dies...
Well, I really think you're living in a bit of a dream world. If we don't do this operation now, she's going to die in the next couple of days anyway. All or nothing. Are you afraid to try?
Connie,
Yes.
about Pat Cowdrey.
Right.
Will Curtis has spoken to me.
Why?
He's concerned about this procedure.
Oh, is he now?
If you're in any doubt about it, it's not too late to change your mind.
You think I should go in there and tell her there's nothing I can do?
What are the odds of your pulling this one off? Do you feel lucky?
How many of these operations have you actually done?
4.
How many lived?
2.
Paraplegia's in. Heart stop beating.
Left ventricle's massively dilated.
How much can you take?
All the redundant parts and more. Take anything between 40 and 250 grams. Take too little, doesn't make enough of a difference. Take too much, and she's meat. Knife. Right, hold the rest of the heart out of the way, please.
Kerry, why don't you come downstairs and get a drink or something?
I've got to be here. She's in there because of me.
Kidney dish.
Yeah. Do Ethibon, please.
You're going to use a patch?
No, would you?
Clips, please. I don't know. I just thought this looked like an aneurysm repair.
This is different. Remember, you're learning here, Mr. Curtis.
Say hello.
Okay, I need to de-air the aortic root. Thank you. Start to ventilate the lungs. Get some volume back into the heart. We're going to come off bypass slowly. Fully warm. Remove cross clamp.
Mean pressure's at 20. It's not happening. Go on full flow.
Check the inotrobes around. Give about 200 mils of blood.
Being Pressure's only up to 30.
Let's increase the NORAD infusion.
It's not working.
She's quite dilated. The NORAD will constrict the vessels and bring the pressure up.
But is the heart contracting well enough?
Come off at this level. Keep giving increments of 200 mils. What's the CVP?
Climbing. Pressures are coming back up. CVP at 8, up to 9.
Contractility is better. When the CVP reaches 12, stop the flow.
And pressure's at 60. So far, so good. But for how long?
It gives her a chance.
Yeah. Pack? No doubt you'd like me to close up again.
No, actually, I'll close. Mr. Curtis is leaving. If you're not interested in learning anything, I can find any number who are. Three of Vicryl, please.
What's wrong?
Nothing, she's fine.
Why are you leaving?
She's hanging in there, Kerry.
She'd better be.
She'll need dopamine increasing to 200 micrograms per minute, isopanolone 150 per minute, and dobutamine 100. It's okay.
When will she wake up?
Soon, I hope.
She's going to wake up, though.
Well, there's a small risk. She might not. I won't lie to you about that. But she's a fighter. I think she'll pull through. She's got a lot to fight for, hasn't she?
She seems to think so.
I think so, too. So why don't you stop trying so hard to prove us all wrong? Eh?
Mrs. Beecham? How am I supposed to learn anything from you if you don't let me in on what you're thinking? I mean, if I've got your back up, if I've started out on the wrong foot or something...
I understand you've had a difficult time of it here lately. I mean, lack of direction...
No, I am not used to being the gobsmacked student, if that's what you mean.
Why don't we try getting off on the right foot tomorrow?
Yeah, well, I appreciate another chance. Thank you.
That's all you get.
Sorry? Oh, no. Oh, your husband called. He said he hoped you had a great first day. He can't make it to dinner. Said you'll understand.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello.
I was just leaving a note to say that I would have your shirt cleaned.
Oh, I'll take care of that.
No, really, it's fine. It's screwed up in the bottom of my bag.
Don't worry about it. It's on your shirt. And, well, you wouldn't want Mr. Beecham getting the wrong idea.
Well, I wasn't exactly going to take it home and hand wash it myself, but...
Did you want to change in here?
Mm-hmm. If that's not too much of a cheek.
Sure, be my guest.
Thank you.
So, I hear the Batista went well.
Early days.
Well, you've certainly made quite an impression.
Thank you.
Anything I can do to help?
I'm not used to getting dressed in front of an audience.
I'm not looking.
Oh, but you are. Now, I can't make out whether you're everything you're trying so hard to look, or you're just another pressed shirt and slightly crooked tie.
You've, buttoned it up all wrong. Shall I show you?
Well, you can't reach from there. That was a nice surprise.
Yeah. I think I've earned a drink. Or we could get to know each other a bit better.
Well, as much as I'd like to extend this very interesting day, I've another very long and hopefully just as interesting day tomorrow. Big meeting.
Here? Who with?
The board.
The board?
It's difficult to know what they'll make of me.
Well, someone that must have hired you, so who cares what the rest think?
No, I mean about me being the new medical director. You know, working for a woman and everything. Sorry, perhaps I should have told you. Does kind of make me your boss, doesn't it?
Kind of.
Oh well. See you tomorrow. Oh, and don't be late.